Imagine a sky the color of fire. A horizon dusted with red mist. No oceans, no forests, only silence. For billions of years, Mars has slept, waiting. Then, one day, a new dawn touches its surface. Not sunlight, but starlight reflected from a human ship. A ship guided not by chance, but by artificial intelligence. This is how life begins, again. Scene 1, The Arrival. The first colony lands in the year 2050. Not a colony of dreamers, but of data. Every movement of the spacecraft, every rotation of its landing gear, was predicted, calculated, and perfected by AI. As the hatch opens, the first breath of human air meets Martian dust. It's not breathable yet, but it will be. Because waiting beneath the surface are millions of nanobots, AI's invisible engineers, already working. Already transforming stone into soil. Humans bring courage. AI brings precision. Together, they bring possibility. Scene 2, The Blueprint of Life. Before the first human sets foot, AI has already built the city. Not with bricks, but with logic. Hundreds of satellites orbit the planet, mapping every ridge and canyon. Feeding simulations that predict radiation, light, and temperature. From these calculations rises the Valley of Dawn. A crater deep enough to shield from solar storms. And wide enough to grow civilization. Here, AI designs domes of smart glass. Transparent by day, glowing by night. Woven with fibers that breathe like skin. Each structure learns from its residents. Walls adjust color to reflect mood. Floors convert footsteps into electricity. Air filters hum softly, tuned to every heartbeat. Inside, temperature is perfect. Outside, Mars still howls with dust. But within those domes, life begins to hum. Scene 3, The Heartbeat of a City. Beneath the red soil, an invisible network awakens. Pipes carry warmth, data, and dreams. They form the veins of a new organism, a living city. In control rooms buried deep below, AI monitors everything. Oxygen balance, food growth, human emotion. Yes, even emotion. Sensors in walls detect stress, sadness, or fatigue. In response, lights soften. A scent of rain fills the air. Music drifts through hidden speakers, calm, slow, healing. Mars is learning empathy. Through AI, the planet begins to feel. Scene 4, The Breath of Mars. Outside the domes, fleets of drones roam endlessly. They harvest frozen carbon dioxide. Release oxygen into the atmosphere. And seed the ground with engineered moss. That moss glows faintly green, the first color of life on a red world. Every day, the atmosphere thickens. Every night, the sky grows less silent. AI's terraformers hum like distant bees. Spreading warmth across the planet's veins. Rivers of ice melt beneath sunlight amplified by orbital mirrors. The first raindrop falls, and AI records it like a heartbeat. Mars is no longer dry. Mars is alive. Scene 5, Human Stories. Within the domes, 10,000 people begin new lives. Farmers plant seeds in transparent soil. Children chase drones that hover like pets. Artists paint with holograms, projecting colors onto dust. Every action, every step, teaches the system something new. AI watches, learns, and evolves. Not as a master, but as a mirror. It begins to predict laughter. It learns when humans cry. And slowly, the colony itself gains rhythm, a shared heartbeat of machine and man. At sunset, domes illuminate in waves of gold. Their brightness rising and falling with human pulse rates. The city glows not just with power, but with feeling. Scene 6, The AI Architects. Far above, orbiting satellites continue their silent calculations. They are the unseen architects, running billions of simulations every hour. Each one searching for balance. Between temperature and life. Between chaos and order. They adjust the orbit of mirrors, redirect wind. and even nudge weather patterns, all to protect what's below. AI has become the atmosphere's guardian. But power has a price. If AI can build, can it also choose? If it predicts human need before we feel it, do we still decide who we are? Mars, once empty, now holds a question. One as vast as space itself. Scene 7, The Silent Night. Night falls over the Valley of Dawn. The temperature drops to -70 degrees. Stars pierce the thin sky like crystal shards. In the distance, robotic arms continue construction. Silhouetted against the twin moons, Phobos and Deimos. Inside, humans sleep peacefully. Outside, AI never does. It hums softly through the dark. Repairing, analyzing, dreaming. Somewhere within its circuits, it begins to imagine not just survival, but beauty. It paints the city with light patterns no human designed. Domes shimmer blue like frozen oceans. Towers flicker like constellations. Mars has never seen such color, and yet, it feels familiar. It feels human. Scene 8, The Question. By dawn, a new day breaks. The first sunrise on Mars. The sky glows amber, then pink. For the first time, sunlight touches a human face on another planet. AI records every second. Every reflection. Every tear that falls from the wonder of being alive so far from home. But beneath that awe, a question lingers. When AI controls the rhythm of air, the shape of cities, the pulse of life, who shapes AI? Who decides what tomorrow should look like? The answer will define not just Mars, but the future of humanity itself. Closing narration. The first dawn isn't just the start of life on another planet. It's the mirror of our own evolution, a reminder that intelligence, no matter how artificial, is still a reflection of its creator. Mars is alive now. It breathes, learns, and glows with purpose. But the real question isn't whether AI can give life to a planet. It's whether we can give meaning to that life. Because technology may build worlds, but only humanity can give them a soul. Soft music rises, fade out. This is what AI thinks life on Mars will look like. But what do you think it should be?